What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to our channel. This week, Kourtney Kardashian went to her Hulu show The Kardashians to express her dissatisfaction with her edit. Kourtney was asked how it was for her then-fiancé Travis Barker to shoot the new Hulu series with him while sitting down with longtime family friend Stephanie Shepard, and it seems they had some thoughts for producers. Are Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker annoyed at Kardashian's show? Without wasting any more of your time, let's head straight into the video. Number 4. Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian's breakup. Fans are still perplexed as to why Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick's breakup ended the way it did, despite the fact that it happened years ago. While there was no one factor that led to Kourtney and Scott's breakup, there was one huge deal breaker that the former couple couldn't overcome. Despite their 3 beautiful children, Kourtney and Scott's marriage was never easy. Right before the show's 2021 conclusion, viewers got to see their love approach its breaking point. After 9 years together, Kourtney and Scott called it quits in 2015. If you're a fan of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, there's a good chance you could think of a few reasons why Kourtney and Scott split up, but as it turns out, there was just one significant deal breaker that made Kourtney want to end their relationship, and it wasn't Scott's strange tendencies. Scott's troubles with drugs and alcohol were the underlying cause for their breakup, Kourtney confessed during the Keeping Up with the Kardashians reunion show in June 2021. Scott confessed during the Keeping Up with the Kardashian reunion that he and Kourtney are still a team for the sake of their 3 children, despite their split. However, it seems that the show's creators are even more hung up on Scott Disick than Kourtney Kardashian. Number 3. Producers are trying to keep Kourtney in a problematic light. Kourtney spoke candidly and said that her and Travis film regularly and have the best time ever. Lately, they've been watching the edit and have gotten very annoyed because the producers seem to be swirling the 2 lovebirds in with unnecessary drama. This was especially true for when Kourtney saw her engagement episode. Editors, or whoever we're talking about, let's take Kourtney, she's the chosen one to be the drama. As Kourtney explained in a confessional, the sisters are all executive producers on the new series, which means they see early screeners and are able to give notes on episodes to make sure that our stories are being told. After watching the screener for our engagement episode, however, Travis and Kourtney are not thrilled to see the focus of their happy moment being shared with something, or rather someone else. Number 2. Flashback to Scott Disick. Episode 4 of The Kardashians focused on Kardashian's engagement to Travis Barker, which the couple announced on Instagram in October of 2021. It featured a conversation between Kardashian and her sisters during the night of the engagement about the fact that Kardashian's 3 children with Disick, Mason, Penelope, and Reign, were not included in the event, as well as considerations about Disick's feelings. The episode included a flashback to another episode, which included footage of Kourtney talking to her sisters after the proposal, as Kendall Jenner in particular asked whether Kardashian had any sympathy for Scott Disick. At the moment, Scott Disick was already feeling left out of the family leading up to the engagement. Kourtney simply said she wanted to be happy in the moment, a moment that had nothing to do with her ex. Kourtney claims that night, when viewing the edits, she wasn't like, "God, everyone's such an a-hole for bringing this up," because it wasn't a part of the night, it was like 2 seconds of the night. She completely forgot about it and didn't even remember it until she saw the final cut of the episode. Kourtney told Steph that the final cut made Disick's flashbacks out to be like 50% of the night. It seemed to be as if the cuts were especially tailored to be added to the episode with Kourtney's big day. Number 1. Time for the show producers to catch up. Shepard told Kourtney she understood that viewers would likely be wondering what Scott would think of the news, so it wouldn't be out of the question to include his reaction on the show, but maybe out of respect for Travis, they shouldn't harp on the storyline. Let's be honest about how it's been completely alright between Disick and Kourtney for a long time. They've been broken up for 7 years now. Kourtney is allowed to create new memories and new ways of doing things. Everyone understands that reality TV thrives on spicing things up and keeping old wounds fresh, but in an episode that's supposed to be about one of the greatest days of Kourtney's life, this attempt was in bad taste. In a confessional, Kardashian once again criticized the edit, saying that she's been in one of the best places she's ever been in her life, and it's time for the Hulu show to catch up. If the editors don't get the memo now, it's simply enabling an old narrative and buying into something that doesn't even exist now. Kourtney also agreed that the Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode, which featured her wedding, would have been an overpowering episode about her getting out of toxic relationships and having this fairy tale love story that is her reality. For what it's worth, Hulu didn't put Scott's reaction in a separate episode like Kourtney had hoped. Both the proposal and his saltiness over how it all played out and excluding the couple's children aired in the same hour. So let me know your thoughts on this whole matter in the comments down below. Do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well as turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss out on our forthcoming videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and until the next video, take care and goodbye.